Hello and welcome to What's Cooking from the Sainsbury's Kitchen. I'm Lisa Faulkner.
I'm Mcelderry. We're here every weekday with 3 simple recipes that are very quick and hopefully they'll inspire your family in the kitchen.
Cooking our lunches today, the rock and roll Sunderland sensation Stacey Stewart and culinary king Jonathan Pang.
How are we both?
Well, Jonathan, you might be able to give our guests a little run for their money. As we've got 2 musical masterminds in the studio today. It's X Factor winner, singer-songwriter Joe Mcelderry and pop star Gerald Baker.
Hi guys!
Hello.
Lovely to see you both.
Thank you.
It's not the first time you've been together in a TV studio, of course.
No.
It's not.
Not least because pop star, opera star.
Yes.
Which was quite an experience, I understand.
Oh, completely. One of the craziest things I've ever done. I don't know about you.
Oh, it was amazing. I absolutely loved it. It was a lot harder than we thought. You know, a lot more training and everything. And unfortunately, I didn't win.
Who won?
Me.
Yeah! You see, the back lines are drawn already. Are either of you still singing any opera, doing any...
No!
How good is that?
I did a classic album, and I still sing a lot of it in my shows where I do tours and stuff. So yeah, I still incorporate a lot of it into my sets.
Do you? And has it changed the way you sing? The experience of the training that you had?
Completely. Like I think after I finished the show, I could sing like 2 keys higher than I could before the show, and the show was only like 6 weeks long, was it? 6.
Yeah, we did the training a lot before that though, but yeah, it changed. It just expanded your voice. You know, the way you used it and everything.
Which is great for professional singers to be able to learn that at that stage. Now, I'm sure that everybody's wondering why we've got a banana and apple in front of them. There is a reason. Before we get stuck into the cooking, there's been a study by the Smell and Taste Foundation. There is a Smell and Taste Foundation, a foundation for tasting and smelling. It's in America, of course. Apparently, it claims that if you sniff green apples and bananas every 2 hours, you will consume, this is what they say, 2,700 fewer calories a week than you usually would.
Wow.
2,700 calories. That ends up being about...
How would they do this? How would they do this? Why would they do this?
Well, it's an interesting question, isn't it? You might be thinking it's pretty tricky to be carrying them around.
But I actually think this is quite... I sort of get it in the fact that when you cook, when you're smelling everything you cook, you don't want to eat at the end of cooking for everybody.
That is true.
So maybe that works.
They don't even smell of
really
anything
smell.
though.
You have to work really hard to smell them. That's the point. I think the most complicated thing about this is you know, carrying around a banana and apple with you in order that you can get your right amount of sniffage during the day. But of course, this is why I'm here. We have designed a prototype for exactly this reason. But it just broke. My prototype just broke. I'm going to try and fix it very quickly. But of course, all you can take this with you. Cheryl or Joe, you can fight over it later.
Fantastic.
And all you do is you just have it around your neck. And when you need a sniff.
Nice.
I thought you would probably have to peel your banana.
Oh, is that what you're supposed to do?
Well, I don't know, but it doesn't smell unless you peel it, does it?
They tested 3,000 volunteers and found the more people sniffed, the less hungry they were, the more weight they lost. One theory is that the sniffing tricks the brain into thinking that you've been eating it.
But particularly apples and bananas.
Particularly apples and bananas.
What about fried chicken and a kebab?
No, because that probably makes your mouth water a bit too much.
No, you might feel you've eaten it. I think that will work.
Nice.
Anyway, it's time to find out what's on the menu today.
I love that.
This week we're making one-pot dishes because they save you time in the kitchen and mean less washing up at the end.
When we return, Stacey's going to be making a simple one-pot curry, which is great for a hungry family to feast on tonight.
Plus, we'll be chatting to Joe Mcelderry about standing up to Simon Cowell.
And Cheryl Baker reveals why she said on Twitter she's refusing to grow old gracefully. We'll see you after this. What would you rather?
I know I'd rather.
Welcome back to What's Cooking from the Sainsbury's Kitchen.
Ben and I are here every weekday with 3 fresh and tasty recipes to inspire you and your family's eating in the kitchen.
Very soon, Stacey Stewart's going to be treating us to her lunch, her first dish of the day, a simple one, a lamb biryani. First, though, he's had 3 number 1, sold over 1 million records. Lovely Joe Mcelderry's here.
Hello.
Lisa's a little bit beside herself.
Do you know what? I really felt embarrassed because I was just sitting there just smiling at Joe like this in the break. And Ben said, do you want to give him a hug? And I said, yes.
Go on, give him a hug.
Let's hug it out.
Yay! And you smell lovely.
Oh, thank you.
I apologise to my stalker co-host. How's things going? It's lovely to see you.
Very well, yeah, very well.
Since I last seen you, you've joined a choir.
Yeah. Apparently I have, yeah. Yeah, I've done a charity single with the Royal Mail Choir for Prostate Cancer UK. They asked, January I think it was, if I would be interested in recording a track, and I was kind of a bit like, oh, what's this all about? But great choir.
Because they're the choir that Gareth Malone.
Yes. Yeah. The Sing in the Workplace or something.
Yeah.
They did a show at the back end of last year, and they're all postwomen, management from the Royal Mail. So they're not professionally doing it full time, but they're brilliant. They're really, really good.
And I think we've got a little clip of it.
Yes, we have. Here it is. It's
great.
such a wonderful rugby anthem as well.
It is. It's a massive sporting song, isn't it?
It is. They will sing it. Yeah, huge.
Yeah.
So if it come out a bit early, you could have been at the Six Nations, sing it in Cardiff in front of everybody.
I think they're hopefully trying to get it at the FA.
The FA Cup final.
Apparently, yeah. They're trying. I don't know whether it's going to happen or not, but
FA do it. It'd be amazing to have. And what a great cause support as well.
Brilliant. Well, that was one of the reasons why I wanted to do, because it's not a really well documented type of cancer. You know, the statistics are almost as high as breast cancer. Like 1 in 8 men will get it, and 1 man dies every hour from it. Like they told me that the other day, and I was mortified. And I kind of thought it would be important, like being a young male, you know, kind of helping raise the awareness a bit, and obviously raising some money for them.
There's simple things you can do to get yourself sorted out, and you can get treated.
Yeah, completely.
I mean, and it sort of hits men at a certain age. Me and 3 friends sat down about 8 years ago, all been at school together, and all our fathers have just been diagnosed with it. They're all fine, they've all been treated.
Yeah. Well, it's the time's important. Yeah. The time of diagnosis is really important.
Yeah, because it can be cured. It's just one of those things you just need to
make sure you
spot
stay
and check.
on it. Yeah, absolutely. So look, I mean, it's a huge shift from the X Factor, from where you were, but like you say, it's been an extraordinary sort of journey from the pop stuff that you're doing, and now you're doing much more classical orientated stuff.
I mean, obviously the Popstar Opera Star show changed the kind of direction a bit, but then I brought an album out at the back end of last year, which was kind of back to what I was about, you know, the kind of the mid-tempo-y ballads I wrote a lot of that stuff as well. So I kind of flick between the two and try and incorporate it all into one fan base, but it gets difficult at times choosing sets because I'm like, oh, well, I want to put this song in, but I'd be there all night if I put everything in. But it's fun, you know, it's fun changing things up, and I think you have to now in the music industry, because if you don't, it just gets washed by the wayside. You have to show different strengths all the time.
And what do you prefer?
I like both. I enjoy the mixture of both. And what I love is now in my show, I can go from singing something like Ambitions, which was my first single, where it's like up-tempo dance routine, and then I can finish the set on Ness and Doma. Like, for a singer to be able to flick between two genres, it's like a real luxury for me.
It gets hard at times. Singing Ness and Doma, that would just
it gets hard at times. It gets hard at times, and if you come to the show, you kind of see the seriousness start to come over my face when the opera song's coming along, because I'm like, here they come. But I enjoy singing them. I really enjoy singing them.
And isn't it wonderful that you're introducing it to a younger generation as well?
Completely.
That, they can fall in love with those songs
completely.
too.
That was another really exciting thing to see. You know, I went out on the road straight after that show, and there was like, you know, all ages, and what was strange is young kids singing along to like classical songs, you know, where you wouldn't probably see them doing that had it not have been brought in that kind of way.
Yeah.
It's a special thing.
Because it was Ness and Doma, of course, was introduced to me in Italia 90 for the World Cup.
Was it? Yes, of course. Of
course. Because the BBC used it, and it introduced the whole idea of opera to me at that age. It was amazing. You're only 21.
I know.
You're on your 5th album.
It's amazing.
I'm starting to record the 5th one now. It's mad. I mean, it was only three and a half years ago, and everything's happened so fast. And sometimes, I think, God, what am I going to do when I'm 30? You know, where am I going to be? What am I going to be doing?
I like to think, God, what did I do when I was 30? That's the thing.
God, I know.
Got no time. We love having you here. I'm going to nip over and start cooking you some biryani. Do you like a biryani? Do you like a curry?
Oh yeah, I like a curry.
Oh,
okay,
yeah.
Right, here we go. Stacey, we like a curry.
Beautiful and
just
fluffy.
20 minutes, that meat's going to be enough.
Yeah, of course, we sealed it on the hob.
Yeah.
It's lamb shoulder. We cut the lamb shoulder very small. Nice small pieces will cook quickly.
Brilliant.
It smells delicious.
Right. Put this out. There we go and we'll serve a lovely big portion of this on our beautiful plate.
Oh, wow.
And then we'll finish it. So look at that. I mean, that just looks fantastic.
It really does.
So we'll have a nice, the cinnamon, it just smells so good.
See, Joe, this is a one-pot dish. You could try this.
Yeah, I mean, I would love it if my cooking looked like that.
Get some more lamb on there.
Nothing.
Right, we're
No,
gonna finish.
I'm a really frustrated cook. It's all there in my head, but then when I go to do it, it's just a complete
Doesn't
mess.
end up on the plate.
Yeah.
You only live about 2 streets away from me, Joe. Give us a shout, I'll come round and cook for you.
Will you teach us?
Of course I will.
Will you teach us?
Well, what do you want to do with these peas
No,
and these
I'll
nuts?
We're going
come
to pop the
over
peas
if you
over.
want me
Sorry,
to.
Yeah, we'll have a dinner
whenever
party.
we do the biryani, but the peas are cooked anyway, and they're hot. They've been cooked in boiling water, so they're fine. And obviously they've been defrosted, so they're all right. And then obviously almonds over the top. So yeah, if you're at home, if you're not talking accents, put your peas through the biryani.
Was I a distraction for the
You
peas?
were.
Sorry.
Squeeze a lemon. Look at that. I don't know why when I present food, I always put it over one side of the plate. Usually because I've got like loads of naan breads on the other side.
Leave space for your naan.
Exactly.
On the side. Thank you very much, Stacey. There you have it. Stacey Stewart's lamb biryani. Hopefully that'll give you some inspiration for your tea tonight. What's your kitchen secret here?
Kitchen secret is the lamb shoulder. It's economical, and if you cut it nice and small, it can cook in the cooking time allotted for this recipe.
There you go. And
Great.
put the peas in before you start talking.
Yeah.
Go and get stuck in.
We're trying
If you
it.
fancy making the biryani, details of this recipe, of course, are on the scrapbook. While you lot get tucked in there, I'm going to see how Jonathan is getting on in the supermarket. Earlier, we said... Mohammed looks very nervous, doesn't he?
He's
Have you ever seen a Sainsbury's worker look so nervous?
Just terrified. He was terrified of Jonathan.
Right then, so Joe, how was your biryani?
That's amazing.
It
It's
really
incredible. The lamb's beautiful.
Thank you.
And it's not a hot curry. It's
aromatic, isn't
It's
it?
aromatic, as you said. It's great for families and kids. They'd love that.
Yeah.
It's delicious.
Love that. I'm going to devour most of that in the break.
After the break, forget going to the kebab shop. Stacey Stewart's going to show us a healthier way to enjoy your favourite takeaway. Hiya. Stacey, I have to say that you're looking beautiful.
Aw,
you look
thanks,
gorgeous.
Liz.
Really,
Thank
really
you.
gorgeous. I can't...
Spoon. So we're going to pop in some honey
Yep.
for sweetness. It looks like a lot, but this is a
Yeah, it
massive
does look
amount.
like
A massive. I mean, it was a heaped tablespoon.
Okay.
I think I could. I'd
We
look
were
back on it.
Cheryl and I were just sitting on the sofa, eyeing you up. And,
Eyeing you up.
And what did you say? Well, apart from the fact we think you look very cool for a start. Well, who did you think she could do?
Tracy in Hairspray.
Oh my God!
You'd be
Did everybody say that?
Yeah, everybody says that. No,
It's the hair,
definitely
it's the
not.
hair.
I can dance, but
You
I can't
can
sing.
dance. I was going to say, you're a brilliant dancer.
I can
and
dance, but
DJ as well.
I DJ,
And DJ.
yeah.
Northern
I can't sew, and I can't sing.
You can't. You can't saw.
Sew.
Well, like
Sew.
DIY.
No, she means...
Oh, sewing.
Yeah,
Oh, thanks,
yeah,
Jack. Thanks, Jack.
Got my little interpreter. It's brilliant. Right.
Right, how are we doing this? So
So-
I put that out for you here.
And biryani as well then. 'cause
Here we go. Thank you, Stacey.
Shall
Very welcome.
Has anyone sniffing an apple and a banana, just to be sure? 'Cause this is the alternative. We feed you on stages.
You were featuring stages. It's like
can we
French,
eat it?
French cuisine. Yes,
I
delicious.
do like a bean sprout.
yeah, I love salads. And
The nam jim is
spicy
hot, so
salad.
be careful. But it is so good. It's the best Thai dipping sauce I've ever had.
How are you with
I smell
hot
that
stuff?
sesame.
Joe?
Smells
I'm not a
amazing.
fan of spicy things, but is it spicy?
The sauce is really
Sauce
spicy.
is not
Oh,
really.
well, Alice,
This
this
is
is
fun. That's
It's
lovely.
It's sweet.
Love the sesame oil.
Yeah.
It really makes a difference.
Very nice.
Really does.
Great.
Right, we're going to take a short break because until we do, we can't have the kebabs. Afterwards, Joe and Cheryl go head to head for the second time in their careers. This time, it's serious. They can test their senses. According to Cheryl, there is a score to settle.
Plus, we'll see how Jonathan Pang is getting on with today's wheat-free Wednesday challenge. So don't go anywhere.
Salmon on a stick. The kebabs are delicious. Thank you,
Thank
Stacey.
you. You're welcome.
We'll get the hob fixed. Welcome back to What's Cooking from the Sainsbury's Kitchen. I'm Ben Shepherd.
And I'm Lisa Faulkner, and we're here with you all through your lunch, serving up some great chat and delicious food. Coming up, we've got Jonathan Pang creating a wheat-free dish in under 10 minutes. But now we're getting our guests to the test. We're putting our guests to the test, actually.
Okay. Welcome, Joe. Welcome, Cheryl, to our game. Sniff it, touch it, taste it. The battle of the senses to see who can detect a foodstuff when we take away your sight. Joe, Cheryl, the idea is simple. You just need to guess what food lies beneath these boxes
Yeah.
and without being able to see it.
Yes, here are the rules. You must roll this lovely big dice to determine whether you will have to sniff it, touch it, or taste it. I don't like that name. Once the dice reveals your fate, then you must choose which mystery box you would like. You put the blindfolds on and guess the food, and we will reveal if you're wrong or right.
It sounds like this could get very, very messy. The question is, who's going to be crowned our Sniff It, Touch It, Taste It champion? Joe, you've beaten Cheryl once at an on-screen competition. The question is, can you do it again? Cheryl, I know there's a score to settle. There's no phone votes. This will come down to your instinct and your ability, and we know you're a pretty good chef as well. So first up, you're going to go first, Joe.
Right.
Would you, if you'd like to take your blindfolds and just get them poised and ready?
Yeah, put it on the top of your head, get ready. We've got no prize for you.
This is gonna mess
That's
me
not
hair up
decided
now.
yet. We've still got another break.
Right, so I
okay.
roll the dice, yeah?
Just roll the dice and we'll see what you've got to do first.
Oh.
He's got to touch it.
Touch it.
Okay, so choose a number.
I'll go for 4.
Number 4, box number 4. So Stacey, if you'd like to,
Yeah.
hands down. Okay, Stacey, if you'd like to reveal what is number 4. Okay,
Hey, can you guide me hands because I can't see? All right, okay.
so there you go, Joe. Have a good feel. What does that feel like, Joe?
Is that a
Apple?
No, is it a courgette?
No.
No.
No, well, hold on. Cheryl Baker, you filthy cheat. Take your eyes off, Joe.
He did.
It's a baby courgette. Round of applause. There you go. What we've established, of course, is that Joe has a very keen sense of touch.
Yes.
Cheryl, let's see how good you are.
How do I look with my
look
new
brilliant.
Lovely.
Thank you.
Taste it. Right, Cheryl, choose a number.
Oh, it's 3.
Number 3. Number 3. You
is
went
that?
for number
Alright, yeah.
3.
Oh, no, not number 3.
Number
No, you
3.
didn't.
Right. Here we go.
Oh, that makes us feel sick. Oh, it's
What is it?
oh, so it's
Yes.
cheese. It's
And what is it?
Yes.
camembert.
Oh,
Brie.
No.
Camembert,
Nearly.
brie.
nearly.
Nearly.
It's along those lines.
What? It's not camembert. It's not brie.
Have a smell. Let us smell it as well.
Is it well? Is it blue? It's not blue.
It's not a blue. You're
It's
asking the
not
wrong
blue.
person.
It's,
Somebody.
it's stinking bishop.
There you go. Remove.
Well, how would I get stinking bleeding bishop?
Because it's very stinky.
Because
Who's
quite
ever had a
frankly-
stinking bit? Well, I have seen it actually.
There you
in the
go. So
shop.
look, there's a stinky bishop. You can't eat any. You're going to put it down.
Yeah, Stacey and I will
Right, Joe, we
fight
come back
over
to you.
that
It's 1-0
I
to
want
Joe.
courgette.
1-0 to Joe. Taste
taste
it
it.
straight in. What do you want? What's
him
left?
stinky
1, 2, 5 or 6?
5.
Number 5.
Please don't be a stinking bishop.
one. Stinking bishop's gone. You're all right, honey.
Okay, I'm not sure you're going to like this, Joe.
Open
Be careful.
wide.
Oh, that's a big
Wider.
Stacey Stewart.
What the hell is that?
How keen is your sense of
Oh, I'm
taste?
taking this off.
Right, is it whipped cream?
It is.
Squirty.
It is. It's squirty cream.
I don't know. It's squirty cream.
Tell you what, Cheryl, here we go. So it's 2-0.
I'm looking forward to this.
This one's to try and bring yourself level. Sniff it.
Okay.
Sniff it. Which number? 1, 2 or 6?
Oh, I don't know. 1.
Number 1. Number 1, please, Stacey. What's number 1?
What is it? Oh.
Oh, this might be quite tricky.
It
Right.
might be quite good to sniff.
Oh, okay.
Any ideas?
Nah.
Have a touch then. Have a touch. Have a
Hang on,
touch.
do it again.
Go have a little touch.
Is it a pickle?
Oh, yes,
Yes.
Millie, go on.
A pickle what?
Gherkin?
No.
Onion?
Yay!
2-1. Have we got time for the last 2? This is the decider. Well, it's not the
decider.
decider, because if Joe gets this right, he wins.
So it's like this.
Oh,
Taste it.
taste it.
Get
Oh,
to taste it.
I have number 6.
Number 6.
I seen what you did there.
Okay. Put it away. Right then, your eyes closed.
Already?
Here we go.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Cheryl's face.
Is it bad?
Oh.
I don't like it.
What is it?
Put your tongue out.
I'm scared.
Poor Joe. Little
Oh,
Joe.
What is it?
Try it. Have a
can't-
Take a
It's
little
not,
bit.
it's not going to be awful
No, I
for
can't.
you.
I think
All right.
it will.
It's not.
I'd eat it.
It's not
Just a
bad.
little bite. Have a little bite.
Here it
Have
comes.
just have a tiny
There you go,
bite.
chew.
Have a tiny bite. Bless him.
There you go. You might. How is that, Joe? Here you go. Do you
don't
want to give him a
spit
taste?
Is it,
Yeah.
is it an anchovy?
Yes.
Yes, it
Do you know that that's my worst food ever? Anchovies are the worst food ever. Oh.
We just proved that.
I hate that courgette.
Cheryl is furious. The winner of Sniff It, Touch It, Taste It is Joe Mcelderry, everybody.
We will think of a prize prize, Joe. We'll think of a nice prize
That
for
was
you.
sensational. A shout.
Gutted. What was number 2?
Number 2, just reveal number 2 for us, Stace.
Oh, go on.
Probably some quality streets.
Wasabi.
Wasabi.
You would have got that. You would have got that. Right then, Jonathan is back.
Anchovies, I hate them.
Just remind everybody.
Burn.
Welcome back to What's Cooking from the Sainsbury's Kitchen. I'm here with Joe Mcelderry, lovely Cheryl Baker, Stacey Stewart. We're eagerly awaiting some more lunch. Lisa and Jonathan are putting together the finishing touches
We are.
of our quick recipe challenge.
Jonathan, what did you decide to call it?
What did I decide to call it? I can't
An
remember.
exotic.
So, it's polenta fritters
Yeah.
with blackened salmon.
So before
and
the break.
fresh from there.
And the
Just to
fridge.
zing it up a
Oh,
little
there we
And
go.
bit.
it'll take the taste of anchovies away from Joe.
Oh,
Yeah.
poor Joe. I didn't like doing that to Joe.
But you go mad when you see people with anchovies anyway, don't you?
That is my worst nightmare. Food is horrible.
I'm so glad you came on.
I'm so happy.
Anchovy and a typhoon.
We had some questions sent in to you, for you both.
Yes.
This one's come, Joe, from Michelle Shelley
Got the
Homans. What's your favourite dish?
Favourite dish? I do love mince and dumplings.
Aye.
Mince and dumplings.
Yeah, my
Is that sort
grandma's
of
mince and
northeast
dumplings.
thing?
Yeah, my grandma makes the best. Yeah, that's a good one. And I like I love pastas like gnocchi, and spaghetti bolognese.
It's lovely when they say it, isn't it? Say it again.
Gnocchi.
Gnocchi. Was he in Biker Grove?
He was.
With Spuggy. Gnocchi and Spuggy. That could have been the new PJ and Duncan. Wouldn't that have been brilliant? You had a cook.
Today, Ben Shepherd.
So there it is, Jonathan's quick recipe challenge dish, polenta fritters with blackened salmon.
You can
Doesn't that look
serve
amazing?
yourself.
I mean, Jonathan, you've done it
Dig in,
again.
Jen.
Wait till you taste it first, Lisa.
Oh, lovely. Blackened fish, coriander. Oh, it's
Go on, Joe.
handsome.
Have a little
Fabulous.
taste. What do you think?
Good?
That's amazing.
Yeah?
How's the polenta? How's the polenta fritters?
Really good.
It's
And just a hint of anchovy.
That's
was
all
for
you
Joe.
need. Well done,
You know what? That
Jonathan.
looks amazing. I mean,
Give him a round of applause. I think that's really great stuff. Well done. Hopefully Holly will enjoy that. That's all we've got time for today. Thank you to our chefs. Thank you to Cheryl.
Thank
Joe.
you.
Best of luck on Sunday. Best of luck
Yes,
to
good luck.
everybody
Thank you.
on Sunday.
So that just leaves us to tell you about tomorrow's show. Another Georgie will be joining us on the sofa. Chris Ramsey will be here, plus Lisa Riley and Ian Waite.
We'll see you then, 12:35. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.